You guessed it, didn't work. Well, I even shut down my phone. And here's the thing. Before we left on our trip, October 7th, I got a new phone. Didn't tell my husband, just went and did it. I got the iPhone 15 and it has a different cord. So it's a C. What do they call it? A C. Anyway, now it matches our tablet. Not the iPad, but the Fire. So I had to get all new adapters and da-da-da. And then, now my headphones, my earbuds don't work. So I gotta get new earbuds. But it's about time because, you know, Apple has been having their own charging cord that doesn't match anybody else's forever. So anyway, but the reason I'm doing this video is I wanted to talk about our trip a little bit. I wanted to talk about some things I thrifted before and after. I did a lot of thrifting down in Vegas, Tucson, and Phoenix, but my house is full of boxes and everything else right now. I think I have pretty much everything put away, but things need to go to the storage unit. But I don't have everything that I thrifted because some of it was going to the grandkids. But the highlights were, of course, the Vegas race, and then we went to Tucson to see my son. It was 100 degrees. We got to swim in the pool a lot and see my granddaughter, and that was fun. We went to a fantastic Mexican restaurant. It's on Speedway. I can't remember the name. Oh, their food was amazing, and they make their own tortillas there. Now, mind you, on vacation, I'm not keto all the time. I do pretty good until I don't, but those tortillas, those homemade tortillas were so good. I ordered 2 chicken and cheese quesadillas. Oh, they were so good. I think it's called El Ranchero or Rancherito or something. Anyway, it's very good. And then we went to courtside after that, stayed a week at each spot. So we were a week at Vegas, a week at Tucson, a week at courtside, and a week at Phoenix. Well, 5 days after we left, my mom fell. I had people lined up to help care for her. They let me down. So that did not happen, but then she fell on the 13th, and then the 16th, I guess she fell twice, so they took her to the hospital again, which the hospital said they wouldn't send her home because she had nobody at home to care for her. So she went into a facility, rehab place where my best friend is the head of nursing there. So that was okay. And so all I did was worry the whole trip. You know, it's like, oh, and you're getting all these calls and these texts, and it's just a mess. Because then all of a sudden, people who should have been around for the last 3.5 years want to know all this stuff. And I'm like, where were you the last 3.5 years? So yeah, it was a mess. I took her home. We got home last Tuesday. I took her home this Monday. And so she's at home, and I got her a new little push thing with a little seat and stuff she can sit. Because they keep them in wheelchairs there, and I get it. Because you don't want these people running around falling all over the place. But man, she got weaker. They did therapy with her, but she got weaker. All right, the highlight in courtside was doing some thrifting and just being there with the in-laws. But the low light was when we left Tucson Monday, I picked up a heavy chair from across the pool and put it back. And I hurt my back and I didn't know. And this is what happens to me. I've done it before. So then down in courtside, 3 days later, I sit down on one of those chairs that folds up like that and has a flat seat, which they kill my back anyway. I sat down, there went my back. I couldn't stand up. Long story short, I'm 3 weeks in. I can't bend over. I can sit, stand, lay. I don't have any tingling. I don't have any pain. Nothing except for my lower back. If I try to bend over, oh, the pain is so terrible. Well, I'm not going to the chiropractor, okay? No bone crunchers for me. So we didn't get to go side by side riding. My husband did with his dad, and I had to stay in bed. And we didn't get to do hardly anything. Everything I did was excruciating. And then we went up to Phoenix for the race, and where we were staying at the track was this rocky, clay, dirty stuff. Now, I'm spoiled in Vegas because it is asphalt and has been for many years. So it was quite interesting. But I walked around a lot, and that was fine, sitting in the chair. Actually, it's a stadium chair there. Whereas in Vegas, they're like metal seats, and then you have this metal table in front of you, but didn't feel very good. And then loved the races. We went to 3 races. It was awesome. And I had talked to Wendy and Harry from Loving It on Keto about doing a meetup while we were there. So we got it all figured out, all set up. So on Wednesday, we went into... I don't know if it was still Avondale or if it was Phoenix, but we met at my brain, I'm sorry. Starbucks. I was going to say Seahawks. Yay. I went to the store across the street, Bash's, because they have no sugar, bread and butter pickles. And Wendy uses them all the time, and that's our favorite. And so I had to pick up 4 jars from there. So across the street was a nice Starbucks. We went there, met Sally girl, and Wendy and Harry, and then another fan viewer from the area, Cindy. She came and met, and we talked for 3 hours. I couldn't believe it. We had such a good visit. My husband loved visiting with Harry and Wendy. They were just, I mean, these people are just like you see in the video. They're nice. They are so sweet. And I'll tell you what, I don't know, but I'm not going to say that they're heavy on camera, but in real life, they are so skinny. Oh my gosh, Wendy is a drink of water. She's so tall and she's so thin. She looks amazing. They both looked amazing. And then we were sitting there talking, and Wendy said, oh, you know, keep an eye out because I'm putting out the Keto Chow video for the drawing, because she does a drawing. They get a box every month, and she was doing a drawing. This is my Keto Chow. And so I said, well, I never win. And my husband said, yet. And Harry's like, yeah, you never know. They drew my name. It came up, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So in the background, it's so funny because Harry's going, I can't believe it. That's so funny. And Wendy's cracking up. She's like, oh my gosh. It's really a good video. You'll have to check that one out. I think it was, what? I've lost all sense of time. Last Sunday, the 5th or whatever it was, because I watched it before we went up to the races anyway. I got it yesterday, and I could hardly wait to open it, but I told them, well, I'm going to do a video. I just had to wait. Oh, I thrifted this velvet. You can probably not see it very good. Ivanka Trump. Oh, tuck it in, Cindy. This Ivanka Trump top. It is so cute. Very comfortable, very pretty. It's like a maroon, gorgeous, like crushed velvet. I paid like, I don't know, maybe $5-6 for it. And I was just thrilled. And then I bought another top too, but I'm not going to show that. Anyway, I'll show you my thrifted stuff. But I'm too excited for my Keto Chow from Wendy and Harry. I mean, I've put in for giveaways on their website for over 2 years. You know, 2.5, 3, almost 3 years I've been watching them. And their story is amazing. Both of their stories. I mean, every time they talk about Harry's story, I just cry because it's so... I don't want to get started, but they pushed this vegetarian crap and it nearly killed him. I'm telling you, you got to go watch the video. It nearly killed him. And it didn't do Wendy any good either. And then they found keto. And the rest is history. They lost weight. They got better. All right, what's in here? Of course, we all saw it. Oh, I got a little card. Oh, I love it. Thank you. It's got lose weight and feel great. YouTube, face group, email, mailing address. I've sent them stuff before, and I always love it when Harry does this. I get so excited when Harry does this because I'm like, that's Peacock. That's Peacock. Wendy loves Peacock, and it's so pretty, and I got it, and they probably touched it. Our visit was so awesome. All right, savory chicken soup. Irish cream, I have a bunch of these. I like this in my coffee, but I'm not an Irish cream fan, and my husband is. And the shake is okay, but in the coffee, like do a tablespoon or two, really good. That's what I use it for. Chocolate, my favorite keto lunch is a hamburger patty and a chocolate keto chow. I'm obsessed. I've been doing that since I turned carnivore, a year and a half or more. That's my favorite. Chocolate toffee. I made the keto chow fudge. Go on their website, look up recipes. If you pick a dessert and then do like flavor and click banana, you will get it's a banana fudge recipe using keto chow. But I used strawberry. I used chocolate toffee, which I gave to my friend and her grandson. They loved it. I made so many different flavors, chocolate. Anyway, that's good. Raspberry cheesecake, love that one. Oh my goodness. And I grow raspberries, so I throw a little handful in there. I really can't drink a whole one. I only drink a half, and I have to put the rest in the fridge and either drink it later or freeze it. Pumpkin pie, my favorite pie. Wendy probably did it, but I need a pumpkin pie, keto pumpkin pie recipe. I know I could look it up. She might do it, but oh, I've had this in a shake too. Get out of here. Ooh, that'd make good fudge. Gingerbread, love the gingerbread. I got that last year too. It's fantastic. Snickerdoodle, hello. If you've watched any of my videos, you know this is my favorite. Now what I do is I add a little bit of extra cinnamon. I mean, this is my favorite shake. Mailman's here. Hopefully Lulu's not gonna bark. I'll update you on her with, if you follow me, Banana, oh my goodness, banana. I have some skinny mixers, I think it's called banana syrup. I know it's fake. I know it's, zero carb, but I put a little capful in the banana shake. Wonderful. Oh, and I make egg pudding. I do mine pretty much the way 2 Crazy Ketos do with the scrambled eggs. So easy. I've done it also with boiled eggs. When they're hot, you crack them open, throw them in your blender with a packet of keto chow. I need to do that. I took all this stuff with us. I didn't make anything. I didn't have time. And then, my oven is smaller, so I couldn't really do much. It's not like Wendy's where she can do a loaf. I just didn't have time. Chocolate mint, oh my gosh. My husband is going to be so happy. Now, I bought the Ninja Creamy for our ice cream, and his favorite is the chocolate mint. I've made others, and it's just, I'm like, how's the creamy? It's all right. But when he has the mint, thank you guys. I appreciate it so much. I couldn't be happier. And then there's the recipe cards in here. Nice cut job, Harry. You did real good. I usually go through these, and and my keto chow is coming probably a week. Chocolate toffee, cheesecake brownies. Now, repeat, I don't eat this way. I don't do this. But I give them to my daughter. I don't do the desserts. And I try not to sweeten my keto chow because of the cephalic phase. The cephalic phase is where your tongue tastes the sweet, your brain goes, I don't know if that's real or not, and I don't really care. Pancreas, send out the soldiers, send out the insulin because glucose is coming. Well, glucose doesn't come because it's not glucose. And so now you have the fat storing hormone, insulin, running around your body looking for the glucose that it never got. That's how smart your brain is. It doesn't care that it's artificial. Don't get me started. I think that was enough. Gingerbread no-bake cheesecake. Now, I will make this. I've said it before in my videos. I do a non-bake fake cheesecake that my mom made for my brother, Cherry Delight, forever and ever when he was a kid. That was his birthday cake. I got nothing, but okay. It's really easy and really good. Raspberry white chocolate mocha. I can do that. I wouldn't mind that at all. Chicken crock pot chicken and rice. It's not rice. Don't get all crazy on me. It's probably cauliflower, okay? Oh, that looks good. I gotta make that. Chocolate mint parfaits. That looks good. You can do that with the egg pudding, I'll bet. And what is, let's see. I can't see. Chocolate mint keto chow, heavy cream, powdered erythritol, peppermint extract, cream cheese, dark chocolate, and some cocoa. Oh yeah, totally making that. That'll be a good one. That'll help use up that big bag. I mean, I don't eat that way. Paul's not a big sweets eater either. However, he's been known to get into the M&Ms if they're left over from Halloween, but we both gained weight. So I was a 10 this summer. By the end of summer, I was getting into a 12. And by the end of my vacation, which was a month long, up into a 14. But went back on carnivore, and I just eat meat, but eggs, bacon. This morning I had bacon and eggs, and then last night I had a piece of steak. That's all I had. Anyway, so when I was down, let's see, where did I get this? I think this is from Tucson. Yep, this is from Tucson. I didn't care for this place. I got my granddaughter a bracelet, and I got this. This place was very expensive. I mean, I understand it was for, I don't remember what it was for. Anyway, it was, it wasn't a Goodwill. It wasn't a Salvation Army or anything like that. And this was really cheap. I only think I paid $3.99, but it looks like it's carved out of wood, and it's not. Love that. Then I got in Phoenix this at a Goodwill. We walked down to the Goodwill from Lake Havasu. We went to Lake Havasu from Quartzsite. The in-laws had dermatology appointments. My husband and I walked a mile down to the Goodwill, and I picked up this Shannon Crystal decanter. Now, I looked it up. It's from the 60s. These are expensive. Very, very, very heavy. Very expensive. The topper is missing. But I have some, and I might be able to get it replaced. I think I paid $6, and they go for big money. But I'm not a reseller, remember? I just sold some insulators, some ceramic or porcelain, I guess they are, porcelain insulators of my brother's. I just delivered them to a man on Marketplace that bought them. And then a girl was supposed to buy a coat yesterday, and she changed her mind, but I have a pair of boots going out probably tomorrow. Marketplace, I don't have time to go to the thing and buy all the stuff and then go send it. No. Before I left, I got these for 75% off at St. Vincent's. No. Salvation Army. Our Salvation Army. I'm going to get you a little closer. Salvation Army has a color, you know, color of the week. Let's say it's green. Well, on Fridays, that color is 75% off. I've gotten coats. Go look at my marketplace. Beautiful, beautiful coats. Even some with tags on, and jackets for dirt cheap. They're marked $12.99. I'm getting them for $3, $3.25, $3.75. I have them on marketplace. Beautiful, beautiful coats and jackets and shoes and stuff like that. Anyway, I thought these were so cute. Got those. These were 75% off. Okay, $4. I paid $1 for them. Come on. For both of them. And then at the Goodwill in Lake Havasu, I got this Christmas vacation glass. Beautiful condition. It's not cloudy, scratched, or stained. I'm going to fill it with stuff for my son because I sent him a text, something about that. He goes, I just watched it. This was like 2 weeks ago. And so I'm going to fill it with something for him. And then before I left, wow, $24.99. So I got this at Salvation Army, $24.99. I paid, so a quarter would be $6. It's cool. I love it. It's kind of like, it reminds me of, you know, Snow White or something like that. With the looking in the mirror. And that's my color. My colors are cream, shabby chic. Beautiful. Love that. Had to have it. And then I also got there on the counter, they highlight a certain item, and I got something else I'm not bringing over. So these are 75% off too. And she says they're just highlighted. So I bought this. You look this up online. I do Google photo search. This thing is like 40, 50 bucks online. It's in beautiful condition. It says USA on the bottom, and I can't make out the other word, and I don't remember what it was, and that's fine. So that was before I left. And then in, oh, where did I get these? So we were running around Tucson. Yep. I got these, which I thought was funny. There was an and, what do they call that? Ampersand with it, but see Cindy, Linka, and it's a road map. It's like a map. So I'm going to put those up in the summer when I do my summer stuff. Oh, that's going to be cute. So anyway, that's about it. I mean, there's more, but we don't have time for that. I got to get busy cleaning this house because it's a mess. Saturday, I'm going to a Thanksgiving dinner get together my daughter-in-law's mom is putting on at this 55 and older community, like I think they're mobile homes, and they have a rec room of whatever you call it, and they're going to do a big Thanksgiving thing. So I'm going to take my mom. I hope she wants to go. Anyway, that's about it. I just want to say thank you for watching, and thank you, Wendy and Harry, for my keto chow. I'm blessed to have met you, and I'm so happy, and I hope we're friends for a long time. And by the way, the Vegas race is March 3rd, and Phoenix is right after March 10th. So we're going to have to meet. So we leave the 4th for Phoenix. We'll be there all week. So let's meet again. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a beautiful Thanksgiving. I might do a keto chow haul when it comes, which is supposed to be, probably in a week. We'll see. I'm so busy, but anyway, that's how it goes. We're all busy, right? I'm not Wendy and Harry busy, but I'm busy. All right. See you later. Thanks. Let's see if my clicker works. Nope. I don't know why it does this, but here we go. I forgot to update about Lulu. She's about the same. She has collapsed trachea. She's on medication for that. And then she has enlarged heart and she gets liquid on the lungs. And so she's on a medication for that. But she did really good down there. She did have a really bad accident on our bed. Our fault. We left her up there while we went up to the race. And when we came back, she had messed on my Pendleton wool blanket. So we had to rush to our friends that we stay with in Vegas and wash the sheets and blanket. Not the Pendleton blanket. It had to go to a dry cleaner in Tucson. But it turned out pretty nice. But yeah, so that was our fault. We usually keep her on the floor because she will have an accident because she's on furosemide. So it not only makes her super thirsty, but it removes the liquid from her lungs and she will have accidents once in a while. Anyway, other than that, she sleeps a lot because, you know, my old videos when she would bark at the mailman every time I was trying to do a video. Well, she's sleeping. She don't care if the mailman comes or not. So anyway, other than that, she loves getting in my son's pool. She would go get in the pool and get wet a little bit, but I didn't put her in the Vegas friends pool because it was quite chilly. Even though it was like 89, 88, the water was getting really cold, and I just left her alone. And they have dogs that are kind of put away, but they can still hear us out there, and I didn't want to get them all riled up. But yeah, she's doing okay for now. She's 13, and we know someday she's not going to be here, but for now, she's quite the traveling dog. All right, thanks. Bye.